Hey, your personal energy number, your Ming Gua, reveals so much about you and can help guide you when you're looking for health, wealth, success, and happiness. Particularly when you are looking at how your personal energy number interacts with the energies of the year, interacts with the energies of 2021. And that's what I'm going to share with you today, a horoscope, if you will, or a reading of how your personal energy number interacts with the energies of 2021. This will give us insight on, do you need to spend more time on your health this year, be more mindful of your health? Do you need to nurture your relationships a little bit more, really pay attention to your significant other? Is this a good time or a good time of the year to start a side hustle? Stay tuned. I'm Jeanette Sizikowski, your go-to feng shui consultant. Let's get into it. Feng Shui theorists, philosophers, masters, and grandmasters have been studying the flow of energy for centuries. They've studied how when different energies interact or come up at different times of the year, what events occur or what results will happen. Today I'm using some of these ancient techniques, flying star, purple script, and some techniques of my own to help give you insight on how your year in 2021 will be. First, you have to know what your personal energy number is. Your personal energy number is known as a lot of different things, but it's also been called your Kwa number or your Ming Gua. There's a lot of different words for it. Your life number in numerology is different than your personal energy number with feng shui and BaZi and Chinese astrology. Today I'm going to show you how to find your personal energy number really quickly, but I created a more extensive video here. I also created the easiest cheat sheet on the planet. That is in the link in the description below. Simply click on that link, go to the PDF, find the row with your birthday. There's a column, male or female, and boom, there's your number. This cheat sheet is particularly helpful for people with birthdays in January or February because Chinese New Year is different every year. So if you fall at the beginning of February or at end of January, you may or may not have a different number. But for now, I'll take you through a quick example. If you'd like to quickly calculate your number right now, take your birth year, let's take 1987 for example, and you add the total of those numbers. 1 plus 9, 8 plus 7, 10, 15. 1 and 0 reduces to 1, 15 reduces to 6, 1 plus 6 is 7. Now listen up. If you are a male, you subtract that final number, 7 from our example, from the number 11, only if you are a man. So 11 minus 7 equals 4. If you are female and your number reduced to 7, then you add 4. 7 plus 4 equals 11. 11 reduces to 2. So if you are a male, your personal energy number in this case was 4, and if you are female, your personal energy case in this number was 2. Again, this works for everybody past those February birthdays. If you're a January or February birthday, just go check out my cheat sheet. Second note, if you are female and your birth year reduces to 5, you are actually an 8. If you are a male and your number reduces to a 5, your number is actually a 2. Now that you have your personal energy number, 3s, you are up today. 3s, you are the wood element. You have a very can-do attitude, a very go-getter attitude. You're always ready to make things happen. And this year, another wood energy that is very creative is visiting you. As I interpret this even, I feel a little bit like, where do I look? How do I interpret this? Where is all of this going? Which is very wood energy. That's very true to the 3 and the traits of a 3. It's a very fast-paced change and growth energy. I feel this creative energy coming to you means you will find ways to make money creatively, because this year you're visiting a current prosperity and a current human harmony, so money can come to you, friendships, helpful relationships can come to you. We're only a couple months into 2021, but do you already have a lot of ideas that feel a little bit out of the box, so you're hesitating to take action? Creative and unique is good for you this year. You visit Earth energy this year, and Earth can be a very supportive, nurturing energy or a strong, grounded, in your way mountain. This energy is why I ask, are you feeling a little stumped or stopped in your tracks by something? It might be this Earth energy. Do you feel there's a mountain in your way? Climate, you are wood. You control Earth in that elemental cycle. In the elemental cycle, wood actually controls earth. So when Earth is as big as a mountain and is this big obstruction, it may feel very overwhelming because it's not natural for this thing to be in your way. But in the end, wood grows everywhere, plants grow everywhere, and Earth in the end does support wood and growth. So even if this mountain or this obstacle feels a little daunting, keep going. You are wood, you can overcome it. What's interesting about the elemental cycle is that what bridges the relationship between wood and earth, wood, you, and this mountain that you might be feeling is fire. And what is fire? Fire is our gut, it's our inspiration, it's the light inside of us. So really paying attention to keeping that internal fire burning this year is going to make overcoming these obstacles that might come your way even easier. Timeliness and auspiciousness are on your side. You visit with an energy that is current money, current human harmony. So yes, some roadblocks might come in your way. This is pretty normal. This is just life. Things come in our way. You might be feeling it a little bit more than normal, but everything auspiciousness is on your side. So the timing is right. The timing is good for you to overcome it, and you will see money and friendships and love come in. You also have some heavenly energy on your side, which can be good and helpful and auspicious when unaffected, and when affected, it can be authority, an authority figure. Do you feel there are some bosses that are holding you back, or life circumstance in your way, like a job that is blocking you from creating? I would look at it more as in, who are the authorities around you that can help give you guidance? I don't feel in this case it's a negative. If you find yourself this year blaming the government, blaming your boss, blaming your mom or dad, whatever stage of life you're in, try to reframe your perspective. How can you nurture a relationship with this person or understand more about this authority figure and use it to your favor? All of the actions you take this year, you should see a return, but you're also really laying the groundwork to be seen and receive in the coming years. This may sound obvious, but it's not always the case. You happen to have a current human harmony and prosperity on your side this year, and you also are interacting with an energy for coming human harmony and coming prosperity on your side. So in this case, everything you do is laying the groundwork for your future self and is all going to build on top of each other. You may feel you are continually facing a wall or a hill to overcome, but just keep going, because when you figure out this block, you will need to know it for the future. So you have a unique year, threes. You have current human harmony and prosperity on your side, which is immediate, which is quick return. And you also have coming prosperity, coming human harmony interacting with you this year. Not everybody always gets the two. So it is true that everything you do this year, everything you learn to overcome, all these new perspectives that you gain will help you in the future. The things you learn now to figure out, let's say you learn to code your website, or you read a book on how to change the oil in your car. Things that you learn this year will become no problem and great for your future. If you resonate a little bit with this idea of an authority blocking you from your dreams, again, whether it is your parents, whether you think it's the government, whether it's your significant other, or a teacher, wherever you're at in your life, if you feel that other people are blocking you from getting what you want, I really want to encourage you this year to, instead of push them away and see them as a problem, see them as an issue, see them as somebody hindering your growth, try and bridge that relationship. What can you learn from this authority figure? What can you learn about this authority figure? How can you work together? How can you try to get to their level to see eye to eye on overcoming this obstacle that you have? If it's larger parties that feel like a bigger authority that are bearing down on you, maybe it's your university with a lot of rules, instead try to put your thoughts about something aside for a second and be open to learning something new. With this creative energy coming in this year and mixing with you, things that are a little bit out of the box or things you haven't thought of before reveal themselves to you. So be open this year to going about things a little bit different of a way. Maybe work on showing a little bit more empathy, or at least trying to see things from a different perspective. The other wood energy is visiting this year, and the two of you combined means a lot of growth can be made for you. You need to tap into your creativity, into your skills, into your talents. You also may even see a little bit of romance. For those of you in relationships, it's a year to make an extra effort in your relationships. They may feel a little bit lost, or you may be overlooking them with all of the growth and creative endeavors that you have going on. So you know the phrase, you can't see the forest for the trees. It's this idea of you're too into all the details, you're too into all the trees to see the bigger picture. Well, this year you're interacting with another wood energy, and I actually see it a little bit differently. You can't see the trees through the forest. All of this wood growth, idea, creativity, energy means that you're probably going to have a lot of good ideas. You're going to have a lot of things coming to the mind, and the details of your life, the people in your life might get pushed by the wayside. They might get lost in all of these ideas. So it's important for you this year to be mindful of the important people in your life, the important, even yourself. This includes yourself, your health, the important details of your life that keep you going, which is your energy, your health, your nutrition, and the love and support of people around you. Don't let those important details get lost in the forest of ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, this is for all of 2021, so feel free to save this video and come back in the coming months, in the future months, to refresh yourself on when you're feeling stuck and when you're feeling like there's a mountain or a roadblock in the way, how to overcome it. Comment below where you are tuning in from. Like this video if you liked it even just a little bit or learned a little something. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can hear when the rest of the personal energy numbers come out. You can check for your friends and your family. And when my other feng shui and mindset tip videos come out, so that you are prepared to transform a life you tolerate into one you treasure.